In a world of breaking news,
WKAT breaks the mold.
and sometimes the law,
WKAT, Kokomo.
But specifically about 12 miles west of Kokomo, somewhere along the Wildcat, not quite the Dick Bronson Memorial Bridge, but more closer to County Road 1240 West on the Deaf Child Road, about a mile back inland, by a cornfield.
Alright, thanks for getting here with me today, YouTube. It's Tuesday, I think. Nah, it's Tuesday. Anyway, I didn't really have anything on the docket today. But I did want to talk for a brief bit about some upcoming videos that I think that y'all might like. You know, I got the live show. I need a name for it. Anybody with a really good name, it's got to be catchy. Got to be totally on point. Bam. I won't use that. I think it's a little horsey. I think it rings a little bit too much of force. But I need a good name for the show. I think that probably my first guest will be Tommy Bolton Schmidt. Now, her brother was ran over by a car. The police said it was an accident. She said it's murder. They have evidence. She has documentation. Who's right? We'll find out. In fact, I very much hope to get to the bottom of this and, kind of lay this one way to the other. People, you can call in or you can chat in. If you're watching live, I will set it up so you'll know at the time that it's going to be live. So I am looking forward to having her on the show. Michael Griffey. He did the research for the first book. And he wrote the second book on the Amber Green lynching. So, there's a lot of questions that I have for him. And I realize not many people have read those books. So, if you do, or you have access, or you can get it at your library, please get one of those books. In fact, I would love to give you the name of them. I think the second one is called Lynched, A Story of Forbidden Love. I will put that up as a link as to where you can get it, but it's like $16. A quick read, but a real good read. Looking forward to having him on the show as well. Also, I got to do the Peter Cornstalk video because now it's summer and I have the computer where I can edit. So I need to get filming on that as well. Also, for those who believe, I have a confirmed psychic that will also be on my show. And she wants to talk about the Delphi murders. So I will have her on the show as well. That's about everything that's going to be on the live show up to now. But, I did want to make a point that I do have that going on. In a way, I'm kind of waiting for Greeno to get back because I think two people could cover a live show a little better than one. That way you have questions that kind of come as one person's looking one up, the other can ask, and vice versa. That's me. I mean, it would still be my show, but I think two people being involved would probably work that a little bit better. Also, I have made the tea, I don't even know how the hell you phrase that. I'm drinking tea now. I made the switch from soft drinks to tea. So I'm no longer drinking generic Dr. Pepper. Now I'm drinking like PG Tips iced tea. It's kept me hydrated. You can ask my puppy. You could ask Woof anytime you like. He will tell you how hydrated I am. In fact, half the time at night I'm getting up to go to the bathroom. That's how hydrated I am. That's exactly how hydrated that I am. Let's see what else. Also, I'm vaping. I'm vaping like a no-account pussy. God, man, I didn't even want to talk about that. But, of course, as I think most people know, some people know, I am totally quitting smoking on the 1st of September. That's it. No more, not another cigarette ever. Beatles told me to. There, you have it. So in that meantime, because I got the high nicotine in here, that way I don't feel cheated, I don't like feeling cheated. I really don't. Got a government to cheat me full time. Not cool with that. Let me see, anything else? Anything else? Yeah, you know, I kind of did want to bring up another point. This is what you call a made-for-video theory, which it really is, because not being law enforcement, we do not have access to their evidence. We can only go by what they tell us. And if we believe that what they tell us is real, and we stand on that, then everything must fit into that equation. So we can only go by the evidence that they give us. So we don't really know the full parameters of the evidence as to what they're looking at. So like in the Delphi murders, we don't know what was used. We don't know what the cause of death was. We don't know, you know, we don't know any of these things. Because only the person that committed that crime and the police know. That's it. So, I'm looking at the Delphi murders. I am looking at the 2 Iowa girls. Because they were reverse dates. It was 2 girls found near water in the same kind of motive line. And now we got Molly Tibbetts. Now, I looked up on Google Maps to see exactly where she was jogging. You know, what that area was. That area is half the size. The little town is half the size of Delphi. Small little bitty town. Small little town. I mean, maybe a little bit bigger than Burlington, but not by much. Not that much bigger than Burlington at all. So it struck me as odd that she would just come up missing, you know, like that, on a midnight run. Whoever did that either A, knew her, or B, had a weapon. And the same thing applies over in Burlington. I'm sure that he had a weapon, because you couldn't put 2 girls under duress like that without a weapon. The girls didn't know the guy, because had they known the guy, everybody would have known who he was. So my thought is if there is any connection between the 3, like the same guy. And I realize that the MO is a little different on Molly Tibbetts, but we don't know that this guy directly just goes after children. Now, we could point to 2 where he did, but maybe it's just a female victim that, you know, befits his parameters of what he sees as that person. So if they are connected, and again, I was looking on Google Maps about over this to see what area. Less than 3 miles from where she would have been taken, within that little area there of where she was running, less than 3 miles away, there is a railroad bridge spanning over a creek. Don't know if they checked that area. And mind you, I'm only pointing that area out because if it does fit the equation of the other 2, a railroad bridge, right there, it'd be an area to check. And I think that that is Little Bear Creek, where this one here is Deer Creek. It's something to think about. And hey, if anything holds true on that, I'm not a psychic. I was just like, you know. But I have no reason to honestly believe that any of them are connected. You know, the April Tinsley murder. Now, as a crime, not connected, but there were similarities, you know, with the DNA. And it's my hope here, it's totally my hope, that CC will be called in, you know, to the Delphi murders. Because if she could break that down to a family where she could point at a person and say, here, this is probably your guy, they could get him. That monster will be behind bars. That's what I'm looking for, and that's all I'm looking for. Don't really care about who, what, where, when, how. Don't really give a damn. Put him behind bars. It's where he needs to be. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that sums it up. So, anyway, I will see you all in my next video, man. I want everybody out there to have a great day. Peace, y'all.